Hey guys, Timmy here, and today we're going to be going over the Battlefield 4 Final Stand DLC. It just dropped this Tuesday, and here's some of my thoughts on it. Well, there's 4 maps in it, and this is the Final Stand, and probably this is the best DLC Battlefield 4 has had. How do I say it? It's more fun, to be honest, and I get Battlefield 4 is more of a realistic kind of game, but someone said it in a point that I agree with, in that Battlefield 4 is pseudo-realistic, that it has realistic elements, but it's not really that realistic. How you could jump from a plane, from like a jet, eject from it, and parachute out of nowhere, then parachute off in a building with another parachute, and survive, and you can get shot in the head and be revived with. It's still very arcadey, but it has realistic elements. And one thing I like about this DLC is that it's futuristic, but it's fun. It has cool elements in it that it's a lot of fun. Like the HT-95 Levkov tank. It's a floating tank. It's pretty cool. It like hovers and everything. That is really fun. And like there's a railgun, the Rorschach Mark 1 railgun. That is so fun to use. It's actually the first time I picked it up. I'll show you guys in like probably the end of this gameplay. The first time I picked it up, I actually like sniped someone out of the, I believe the gunner seat of a attack helicopter. Really fun gun to use. And this DLC, it's fun. Like the maps, they're cool. Like they have like special like things about them. The 4 maps are Giants of Karelia, Hammerhead, Hangar 21, and Operation Whiteout. All those maps are pretty good. I think like now is like a lot of people really don't know like what to do with the maps, so there are some people that are just kind of like running around everywhere, just whatever. But it's still fun. The maps are pretty good. They're fun, especially on Conquest. They're very well done. Like I said, the Rorschach Mark 1 railgun, oh, it's so fun to use. It's weird because it's like you can't cancel the charge up time. It like once you click or press on the trigger or whatever to like shoot, it will charge up and then shoot. It won't, you can't like say like let go of the trigger or unclick it, so it like won't charge up. I wish you could have done that, because like sometimes it's like you might accidentally click to shoot someone and it will just fire off, and it's like whatever. It's still a lot of fun to use, especially when you like can blow up helicopters and stuff with it. It's a lot of fun there. And now with the DLC and like all the DLCs in the Phantom program, that you like all the Phantom assignments, that the Phantom bow, that's pretty cool. A bow, I mean, yes, there was the X-bow in Battlefield 3, but that was more of like a weird kind of like amalgamation of a gun body and some like string or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. This is like it's a real bow and it looks really cool. Seeing some like some gameplay of it in like unranked servers, looks like a lot of fun to use. So definitely once it like gets released, because people are still trying to find the code for the program, once that's all set, maybe I'll do a video on something like that, something fun for the bow. But yeah, it's really a fun DLC. Really not much I could say about it. I mean, I've played a couple hours of it so far. I didn't play the CTE. I just didn't feel like downloading CTE because it's just a huge download. But this is actually a lot of fun now for the final DLC. Some people are saying this is not going to be the final DLC, that there's one more. I don't know what do you guys think of that? Do you think there's another DLC coming, or do you think this is the final stand? This is the final DLC of Battlefield 4? Because I mean, having another DLC would be pretty cool. I mean, some people are saying because the whole like Battlefield 4 thing, how like the launch was terrible and it was pretty close to a year before Battlefield 4 could have became playable, and they'll make another DLC for it. I mean, I hope that's true. I definitely hope that's true. That's pretty cool. But if there isn't, then I mean, this is still a great DLC to go out. I mean, it's just there's so many fun things in this map. I mean, in these maps and in the stuff, like there's new attachments. Like there's the target detector, which is pretty much like you put it on your carbine or your DMR. It'd be nice if you could run snipers. I'm just saying, like really, like the one thing that you could have this attachment on is snipers the most. But you put it on like those weapons and it automatically spots people, which is just, it's so cool, because I don't know, I like these like different things and these new, just it's different and it's fun. It's not like serious. I mean, you have a bow in a Battlefield game, you have combat and like war and big tanks and helicopters and stuff, and then you have a boat, and you have some guy with a railgun, and then you have this like little flying robot thing, the XD-1 Anticipator, I think that's how you say it, and that flies around, has a minigun on it, and just, it's so fun, this DLC. I mean, even on the maps, I forgot which maps they are exactly, I believe it's Hangar 21, is that there's just actual like pods, and this is from Battlefield 2142, that there's actually like pods that shoot up, and you can like aim where you want to go. It's really cool. I never played Battlefield 2142, but that's like basically what it's based off of. Like, this is like the pre-tech to that game. So yeah, it's a really fun DLC. Definitely, if you have premium, download it. You should be playing it right now. If you don't, I think there's a premium edition for Battlefield 4 out. It comes with all the DLC. It's pretty cheap compared to like the full game, so I suggest getting that. If not, get it December 2nd, 2014. And yeah, guys, I mean, tell me what you think of Battlefield 4's Final Stand DLC. Do you think it is the final stand? Do you think there's going to be more DLC coming? Let me know. I'd love to know. I'll see you guys next time.